welcome to Campsite Defense. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Micro Conversion Kit by CAA, which turns your concealed carry into a little survival weapon, a little PDW. I found, is it a gimmick? Is it actually something that's useful? A little bit of both, kind of what I found with this conversion kit. I did put red dot backup sights on it to make it a little bit more useful. And so take your little bit of how-to. So this is not a firearm. This is just basically plastic. So there's no real, nothing you got to do legal-wise for this thing. It's simple as you take your little concealed carry, mine P365. It is clear, there's nothing in the chamber. And it is as quick as, I guess if this is right, it should just slide right in there and forward, locks up, and there you go. It has a little charging handle, so perfect. It does still use some pistol controls over here, and so that's kind of what it looks like. So I do have obviously different mags. So with the 17 round mag, it does give you a nice grip up front. So obviously this is a pistol brace, so gives you a nice good strong hold on the pistol. I kind of came into this because I had a buddy who had a 365. It really wasn't in his budget to buy another gun, so I was looking at alternatives for him. And I kind of came up with this. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try, let you know. He was looking for something more home defense, and I figured, hey, why not give something like this a shot? Pros are on this guy, it does help with shooting a little bit further. Now, obviously, it does not replace your barrel, so the barrel is still the same. Just so we know, we are still clear. It does not replace the barrel, so you're still running a, I think the 365 is a 3-inch barrel. So it's not going to make the gun fire better, shoot more accurate, or anything like that. But it does give you some good holds on, more points of contact. So when you are shooting that, I am pointing in a safe direction. So when you are shooting maybe a little bit longer where your concealed carry, it just is going to be too hard to do. Kind of a niche for not at home. I will throw this in my truck with a 17 round mags, or I know they just came out with 21s. I'm not sure if they're actually on the market yet at the time of filming this. So, I mean, hey, you got a couple 21 round mags, you got your pistol, you saw how quick it drops in. Same for taking it out. You just push this button here, pop this out, push this little button over here, it just pulls right out. There you go. You're running, so it's two weapon systems with one pistol. And I find that it's can be very useful for, say, people on a budget, or just, hey, some fun on the range day. This thing is fun to shoot. Would I rely on this in any kind of heavy combat situation? Absolutely not. It's not meant for that, but it definitely can give you an edge in a situation where something's happening and then you just, hey, okay, my now concealed carry is now just that quick, a little personal defense weapon. It does folding stock. So pros, I'll show you some clips of me shooting it at about 100. Obviously, if you're good, a 365 can hit a target at 100. It's going to be difficult. This thing definitely makes it a lot easier at that kind of distances. So that was awesome. It was awesome to see that, hey, this isn't just a gimmick, actually helped out with longer shots and being more accurate. Just the control you have over this weapon system with any kind of PDW. It's nice, tight, it feels great. So some of the cons about this guy that I've noticed is stock closed, you still can operate the system. You know, you still have the room with this closed, but this thing, it lifts up to come out. So if it just comes out easy. So I would not recommend running it like this with actually shooting. It would just flip it out with your arm brace here. The second major con is that, let's just open this guy up so it's obviously clear, right in there, clear, is that there isn't a spot right here where you can get a flashlight or I had a laser on mine that just fit right in there and it ended up popping out and I ended up losing it out in the desert or at the range or somewhere. So it kind of pointless, I would say. It was cool, but also if it doesn't stay and you lose it, then it's pointless. There's no, they need a better system for it, for sure. It definitely pops out very easily. I actually didn't even know I lost it. I just looked one day and it was gone. So I'm like, okay, that's no fun. So some of the rails here on the side, so flashlight, or I think they do sell, I'll go over like their packages, but flashlight or something on the side there. You have your full Picatinny rail up top, which is nice. I got my backup sights red dot. So you can do quite a bit, especially you have your spot up here for additional mag, and it actually locks in. It uses the same system like the gun uses, and you just push this button here to drop it. It's kind of awkward that way, but yeah, button here, drop it, and then reload. So I know there's other systems that do something similar, maybe a little bit more functional, but granted, I think I paid $150 for this, so that's obviously not too big of a deal. It wasn't too expensive, so if something happens to it, it's more just trying it out. You'd have to look for their deals and all that stuff. So, but hey, if you're trying to switch mags real quick, just simple, you're good to go. So over here, and we're still clear. I like it. I like it for range day and all that other stuff. Now, since I have other guns, it's not as useful to me for like a home defense weapon. I would grab, my AR or something different, or my full-size pistol, my shotgun, over grabbing this. But hey, my wife, she's 5'0". She's decent shot, but not the best. So her grabbing something like this would probably be more comfortable for her, so she can defend herself as well. The recoil obviously is not bad. Another con that I did have with this is the blowback. You will definitely get hit in the face a little bit by the gas and gunpowder a little bit. That is definitely something that I have encountered. Another thing is the best way so I have a two-tone 365, so it probably makes this a little bit worse, but it does really dirty up your gun. There's nowhere for that stuff to really go, so it really just kind of cakes onto the front of your gun. And it cleans right off, maybe a little bit dirty, but if your pistol's black, you're not really going to notice it. I just happen to have a two-tone, so you can kind of see it, and even up top a little bit. It does kind of gunk it up, but I'm a person where my gun's my tools, so they're going to get beat up a little bit. So that is the MCK by CAA. Now on their website, they do have different, packages. So they do have packages that do come with irons and little thumb rests for the rails here, so you can, kind of push your thumb up against it. Those like gas pedals, I think is what they call them. Slings, stuff like that. So that's what I ended up having my buddy do. I'm like, hey, this isn't bad. It'll work well for you. Just get this package, that way, hey, you don't got to go buy extra things. The stuff it comes with, It's not cheap, but it's also not, you know, the really nice gear that you're going to get when it comes to buying aftermarket stuff, which is also something you can do. You can, I think it's upwards of like 350 with like everything, like the whole kit, with like your gas pedals, irons, a sling, or you can try and find a deal. I think mine was St. Patty's Day deal. It was $150, came with a green laser. Awesome, whatever. It still was cheaper, so I just went and got it. But you can obviously just get one of the cheaper ones on sale and throw your own stuff on it. Like I got the Vortex Spark on it. That originally was on my AR, but I decided to go with an LVPO. That'll be a different video where I'll talk about my AR build. But so that's what we got. The MCK made in the USA by CAA with a SIG P365. All right, we got the MCK with the 365 in it. Do a little pop-up drills here, about 7-8 yards. Oh, looks like I gotta adjust my red dot. All that was going low. All right, so aim higher. You got it. That's better. Red dot was shooting a little low. That's significantly better. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Hey, would you ever try something like this? What do you think about it? Is it worth investing in something like this? I mean, it is fairly cheap, especially in the gun world. $150. Why not try it? You know, if anything, it'll just be a fun little toy to take to the range and shoot and get made fun of by people at the range that are all about that life. Well, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.